Hello everyone, I has a bag. Not the first time, and it won't be the last. Inside of this bag, I expect to find some interesting Lego stuffs. I don't think this is one of those more boring orders from Bricklink at bricklink.com. I think it's one that has a fair variety of stuff. And to open this bag and to get at the Lego stuffs inside, I has a knife. I will be using this one today. And I mean, this looks kind of unassuming, and the bag does. The knife, somewhat, but mostly the bag. But it's all about the specifics of the contents. Oh, and there's, a bag inside of it. It is Bagception. So I has a bag, and it has within it a bag. There you go. End of video. Thank you very much for watching. Talk to you again soon. Now, let me get this thing open. Got the paperwork in here that I need to remove real quick. Just out of sake of privacy and fairness. There we go. Okay, so that's a lot of different stuff, including something that looks odd and unlike anything that I've gotten before. And here is a classic Lego pen. This thing is heavy. It's not as heavy as I thought. Just all of it together. Anyway, a pen, and you can put letters and numbers in it, and you can create things in there. And they have extras, and you can build these together. And I was curious to see if these actually use studs, like a normal compatible. Aha, they do! Haha, yes! Okay, I am definitely going to be looking for more of these then. Let me see if I have a piece that will fit. Yes, top and bottom. Fits nice and snug. This is great. I will be getting more of these because they are interesting pieces that we've not gotten in any other way, and they are official Lego parts. I mean, they have multiple letters and numbers around them. That's a little bit awkward, but you could hide some of that stuff, but just in general, the shape is interesting. It's different, and I feel like I should be able to make something of at least some of these someday, If not a sign by putting a whole bunch of them together, then just some individual elements. You could use these, just a couple of them, to represent a canister that has a code name on it or a code number for a specific shipment, some kind of material, hazardous material, or I don't know, some kind of futuristic fuel or something. The seller did say that the pen itself was not working. I thought this was going to be a clicky type, but might be. Oh, there we go. Just need to tighten it up, but that's okay. And I appreciate the honesty. Honesty is always good. If you say something doesn't work, I'm not going to expect it to work, but I'm not going to buy it if I don't want it, if I care about whether it works or not. So cool stuff there. These are some transparent larger bricks in very good condition, 2x4s. I also got some reds here, a couple of those. These were fairly expensive. I don't know how rare they are, but these are in great shape, and I like the transparent colored pieces. These are great. The 6 flower stem pieces in dark orange, just good for making like bushes and tumbleweed type stuff, things that are just dried bushes, weeds around the edges of things. These, I needed some spares of these because I got all those Power Miners sets from a very experienced Bricklink seller who messed up really badly and was missing a lot of things, especially crystals, so I got some spares there. Hopefully that'll help. These are plain black, so useful for decorations more than as actual shields. I got them to be decorations. These are dark bluish gray, and I got them not to use them as droid pieces, but rather as decorations and add-ons and things, mostly for Planetary Defense Force related things. These would also be used as decorations to represent wiring and pipes and tubes. These are the dark silver colored, or medium, I don't know what the specific name of it is, but it's not the brightest of silver colors, is the darker silver colored, not too high metallic that they use for these whip pieces. These are in the same silver. Let's see what else I have. Just some more of these white corner pieces, some French fry topper pieces. Yes, or some people call them breadsticks. I call them French fries. Just saying, looks like French fries to me. To erase, that's from Eraser from the Lego Batman movie collectible series. And then I also got some of these yuppie phone pieces, just really nice printed parts, 1x1s. I'll be looking to get more of those because they're really interesting to me. I used up, I think all, or very close to all, I think all of these pieces that I had with the angled handle. These are just really useful for making custom blasters and doing other sorts of construction, because you've got studs on almost all sides, anti-stud on one, and then it also is able to create an angle for you. These are 4 long pieces that can just be used, lightsaber blades that can just be used for like energy transferal or to be parts of signs or something. These are fan pieces that are completely clear. They're frosty, but they're clear. I have a feeling that I'll be able to make something pretty with these, like some sort of decoration or water feature or something. That's why I got those. Okay, some bunnies with, and these are the small ones, the small friend style ones, with no print on the faces. Could be used for some sort of statue element. I hadn't gotten all of the small friend sets. I don't remember if I have one of these in one of these colors, but just the small seal in the sand blue. This is, I believe, the second version of the parrot. There are 2 different versions of mix of how they put the green and the red together. But actually, it looks like I'm not sure. I'm not positive. That's interesting. It has a little green up on the top. But anyway, just one of those. And then here's the regular reddish brown version of the seal. Got a couple of cats in here in a couple different colors. The what is that? Medium nougat, and then here's a white, and then here's just a plain green chameleon. Actually, it's not plain green. It's plain green and bright green. Okay, so I guess, is this Pascal then? Yeah, I think this is just Pascal from Tangled, was it? And just one of these dark orange colored hamster type things. Mostly for zoo, between these and these, zoo and future pet store. What else? This is just some refill stuff. I thought these were supposed to be white though. I think these were supposed to be white. I'll have to check my order on that. These are 3 long, gunmetal gray colored bar pieces and some white anti-bar pieces with the clip at the end. I don't think I have many of those left in white. Just one single one of this piece in the, again, gunmetal gray color, and some spares of these. Don't know what I'm going to use them for, but they're interesting to me. These are train door window pieces. Can they also be used in train windows? I think just train doors. But these are in great shape. I think they're actually new. It's not common to see. I didn't think I paid a ridiculous price for these, but it's nice to see them in such great shape. Good. I'm frequently finding myself, anytime I work on train stuff and then I want to use one of those doors, might use them in some industrial capacities in structures as well, but tend to find myself missing just one of these colors that I want to use. So I've got plenty of those. Some of these newer style banister fence pieces. There should be 10 of these in here. These are more of the coiled rope pieces in black, useful for just decoration and texture. A bunch of the older style, real life older style umbrellas. They are relatively new pieces. This is a printed dark azure guitar piece that I will put into my music store because it's different. I got some compasses here, 2 of those, a couple of locks. I think those are from Harry Potter. And then these are the 3 long flute pieces. I wanted to have one of these in my music shop, or a couple, and I only had 1 in total, and it's already in use with something else. So I've got a couple of those. If I want to integrate those now, I can. And here is a black 1x4 tile with a nice sticker on it in good shape. I don't know where it's from. I just was looking through decorated tiles and saw this and thought I might find a use for it at some point. So I bought it. And then last up is a single axle from a Fabuland skateboard. And if I'm not mistaken, that is a regular stud right there. Yep. Like so. And I don't know how these are connected, so I'm not going to be too forceful. They may be glued, they may be just a press fit, but I'll try to look into that to see if I can remove the casters from the axle itself and use them separately. If I can, then that's another interesting, different shape. Not unlike these. Different diameter, but, you know, interesting and different. It's nice to have pieces like that sometimes, at least for inspiration. Even if I don't end up having enough to do any complete creation, at least if I find the need, you know, where it just fits, then I can go ahead and make an order of the numbers of the parts that I need. But I need to, you know, kind of have access to it in my mind. It needs to be available to me as a tool to build with. So there you go. Yeah, a small order in volume, but very varied. We've got things from different eras here, very different types. It's a little more colorful than some of my more typical, you know, just refill style orders, but I do have one more order on the way, which is mostly a refill order and kind of top up to finish up some stuff for my train station. That should be coming any day now. I was hoping the 2 of them would come together and do it in one video, but I was actually hoping that the refill would come first because I'm working on my train station right now. But anyway, that'll come. Won't be as interesting, but it still will have something in it. And that's a stud right there. That's a stud right there. I wonder if I can take some of this apart. Legitimately, probably can find a way to use that. So there you go. One more of these at least coming very soon, as well as more progress on the train station. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you again as soon as I can.